Because you know what's cuter than hate? Love. Everybody say hate. Nope, that's not it.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the production secrets that make you look at RuPaul's Drag Race in a new light.
Ever since I got here, I've been lying to myself and to other people. I'm a transgender woman. The only way I'm gonna be able to give 100% if I come clean.
Number 30. RuPaul has never had another drag queen on the judges panel.
Silence! I've made my decision. Bring back my girls?
One thing fans of the international spin-offs might notice is that former Drag Race contestants are often hosting the show. Even more notable is that other former contestants are asked to guest judge. Many other franchises have given their cast a chance to be critiqued by artists who understand what it's like to go through the show's meat grinder.
Michaela, you were just sex on a stick. It was really alluring, inviting. You knew how to pull the viewer in.
The closest they've come is when some queens, such as Alyssa Edwards, have been asked back to coach certain portions of a challenge. Whether it's ego or something else entirely, the American series has never had a former contestant join Ru on the panel. Number 29. Queens are credited as themselves rather than performers.
Romy, you'll get yourself banished if you hang with that flooze. I'm sorry, I need to relax.
Mercutio, what's going on?
I'm not really experienced in acting. I'm just giving it the best.
Girl, you are a drag queen. You are experienced at acting.
There's a tricky little condition in every Drag Race contestant's contract that ultimately makes a huge difference. Despite the various talents they're asked to showcase, queens are only credited as themselves instead of performers.
Category is Lux Queen, Lux Queen, Lux Queen. Category is Town and Country, Town and Country, Town and Country. Category is C and BC.
This is standard reality TV practice. To credit them as actors, makeup artists, hairstylists, writers, or any other talent they demonstrate on the series would open the show up to a multitude of problems. It might require every contestant to be a member of the respective crafts union, which is both difficult and expensive. And that would also require them to be paid like union members.
So that means the crew will split a tip of $2,500. In exchange for time they will never, ever get back.
Number 28. Some song rights are pulled before the show. Navigating copyright law is a special kind of headache. Lip Sync for Your Life songs were especially hard for the show to come by in its early years. The show's profile was not yet what it now is, and there was less incentive to allow the use of certain songs. However, this has even affected the queens directly, arguably to the point of getting them eliminated from the competition. All Stars 2 competitor Coco Montrese was originally planning a Janet Jackson tribute, one of her specialties, for the season's talent show premiere challenge. The show was unable to get the rights, leaving her to use a backup.
I decided to step out of my box just to show a different side of myself. I hope it pays off for me this time.
This less than inspired classic Hollywood dance routine contributed to her elimination at the end of the episode.
Wow, I'm the first to be sent away by a friend and not Ru. It's very disappointing, but All Stars don't give up.
Number 27. UK queens initially couldn't win prize money. Ahead of the Season 6 premiere of Drag Race's British spin-off, the news broke that the contestants would be competing for prize money for the very first time.
For the first time in Drag Race UK history, the winner will take home a cash prize of £25,000.
Due to the show's airing on the BBC, there were no sponsors or adverts, so they couldn't win any money like their American counterparts. Instead, they won points in the form of Ru Peter badges and a production deal with Drag Race production company World of Wonder.
At the grand finale, the winner will be crowned the UK's first Drag Race superstar, and then she'll be whisked off to Hollywood to star in her very own digital series, produced by the hit-making team that created RuPaul's Drag Race.
However, queens were still expected to make magic happen with no financial benefit outside of exposure. This practice changed in the 6th season, when a £25,000 cash prize was added to the winning pot.
25 grand.
Yeah, it changes everything completely. Now that there's a cash prize, baby, it's on. There's absolutely no way that I can't win now.
Yeah, it's made the stakes
just that much more real.
Number 26. Runways and live challenges are filmed twice. When it comes to the main stage, there is a lot of production trickery afoot. Runways and live challenges like the Rusical are filmed twice.
Oh, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I'm Miss Valerie Valentine. I'm your economist/coach stewardess. You could call me a flight attendant, but I don't care for that word attendant because it makes it sound like I'm gonna wait on somebody. I'm not.
In some ways, it is a necessary measure as it gives editors more options for the final cut of each episode. However, it also means that moments can be strategically plucked to support the narrative as to who wins and who goes home.
Max's was cool.
Yeah, and people didn't ever get that the first time she walked, it bled.
It bled in real time.
It bled in real time, but I can't believe they didn't use that clip.
Yeah, she walked, and the first time she walks, it bleeds down the dress.
If a queen makes a mistake in either take, the editors can choose whether or not to include it. Yes, it is a story measure, but it's also fair to say that it gives them the power to amplify some contestants' flaws while hiding the flaws of another based on what fits the desired storyline.
Whoa, she fell. And she fell hard, bitch.
Number 25. Queens of color are mistreated by fans. In 2020, several Black Drag Race alums released a PSA that directly addressed the perceived racism of the show's fan base.
We need to collectively stop the threats, stop the racism that is affecting this community.
So make a pledge to be better and treat us like the human beings that we are.
Pledge to spread joy and kindness to all of us.
Queens like Bob the Drag Queen, The Vixen, Heidi N Closet, and Latrice Royale are just a few of the former contestants who have shared their experiences with racist fans.
I gotta tell y'all, Drag Race fandom, y'all are racist. Like, y'all are crazy at the stuff y'all be saying to the Black girls. And I can't even imagine what you're saying to the Asian girls and the Latino girls.
While it's probably fair to say that every queen on the show has had more than an acceptable amount of toxic interactions with fans, the numbers do not lie. As early as 2018, reports indicated that the Instagram followings for queens of color were significantly lower than their white counterparts.
So me and Spice started doing drag on social media. We have accumulated 7 million followers on TikTok. Did any of y'all recognize us from TikTok?
I did, yeah.
No.
Number 24. The fans can be vicious.
We get it. It's easy to be nasty behind the comfort of your computer screen.
Anonymous hate is so in right now. But maybe try this.
Next time you feel like you want to be gutted,
Rotted, a Gila monster, a beast.
maybe don't.
A chance to compete on RuPaul's Drag Race can win a talented drag queen a whole new audience. It can also leave them vulnerable to a rabid and often abusive fan base. That has only been mentioned on the show a few times, most notably when the behavior of Valentina's fans became a talking point of the Season 9 reunion.
I don't approve that, and I hope you guys know that.
But you never told them. I called you, I FaceTimed you in tears because of people telling me I should go kill myself because I'm so ugly and so fat, and I should have volunteered to eliminate myself over your elimination.
Many queens have spoken about the effect the audience has had on them and their colleagues. From constant critiques from fans who think they're on the judging panel to literal death threats, the Drag Race queens have had to bear the brunt of some truly repugnant behavior.
Coming back to All Stars, I just thought it was going to be somewhat easier because I know everything. But I feel like kind of second guessing myself because I didn't get the love on my season. Like, you can relate to this, and I've just been working so hard to show that I am this sickening entertainer that I see in my head.
Number 23, Courtney Act knew she wasn't winning. The Season 6 finalist received a rude awakening at the pre-taped live finale. To reduce the instance of spoilers, the show pre-tapes several possible endings to keep the winner a secret even to the attending audience.
America's next drag superstar is Bianca Del Rio!
Bianca Del Rio, Adore Delano, and Courtney Act each filmed their own crowning as the season's winner. Then, a break in protocol saw Bianca and Adore filming a tie. Courtney was left completely out.
You know about the gag, though.
That they filmed Bianca and Adore doing a tie. And I was just like,
they didn't film a
like,
Courtney ending at all?
They filmed a Courtney ending, but they filmed everybody winning, and then they filmed Adore and Bianca tying.
The writing seemed to be on the wall that Courtney's solo crowning was a formality. She was not even in the conversation to win despite making it to the finals. Even the real winner, Bianca, called out how shady it was.
In that moment, I was kind of lost, and in my brain, I'm going, how could they do this to Courtney? What is going on? What are we going to do about the money? Are we splitting $100,000?
Number 22, RuPaul's initial stance on trans contestants. Kylie Sonique Love was the show's first trans contestant. However, she came out at the reunion once the second season was finished.
I'm a woman. I'm not a boy who dresses up. I feel like the only thing I ever done right was go to a doctor and start transitioning. I've never been more happier in my entire life.
Other queens, such as Monica Beverly Hills and Peppermint, were out during their time on the show. However, the host himself was not always open to trans contestants.
As a community, this fight is not over, and we have to keep fighting, and there's so much work we still have to do, and if we don't respect our elders and understand what they went through, we are not going to be able to push forward as a community at all.
RuPaul landed in hot water when he admitted that he didn't think trans women should be allowed to participate on the show, likening it to taking performance-enhancing drugs. He actually apologized for his comments and even reversed course on them.
I think it was me seeing Kylie win All-Star 6, and I was like, oh shit, like that could be me.
Yeah.
It clicked in my head, and I said, oh my God, I'm a drag artist, I'm a drag queen.
Yes.
This is why I'm here.
Number 21. Queens have been completely edited out of a season.
Hope you save room for dessert, because I brought pie.
I'm Sherry Pie, and I am the queen of camp.
Drag Race contestants are often relatively unknown before the show. That spotlight can bring the skeletons out of the closet. When season 12 premiered, contestant Sherry Pie was revealed to be a serial abuser who catfished several actors. As the show aired, Sherry was notably absent from many segments. This was especially notable because she ended up being a finalist.
So open up, get ready for a mother-talking show. I'm fully baked and I'm ready to feed you till you blow. You think you know me, but you don't know me.
An even more extreme example was on Drag Race UK Season 5. A contestant was disqualified while the season was filming and was entirely scrubbed from the edits, as if she wasn't even there.
I told you when I see you, it's on sight, bitch.
Well, I know this one.
Number 20. Tyra's continued vitriol.
What about me? What about Tyra? Snap out of it.
Turns out there is such a thing as a sore winner. Despite being one of the first champions of the franchise, King Tyra, formerly known as Tyra Sanchez, has dedicated much of his post-show experience to psychologically tormenting those who still enjoy it.
If you took what I said and that affected you or that you're related to that, then yes, I was talking to you. You were the person that I was talking to. For everyone else, it was a kiki.
From making cruel jokes about fellow former contestants passing away to telling fans to take their own lives, he aims his sights at anyone that he feels crosses him. He has even spread false rumors about Morgan McMichaels dying and posted what many believe was a threat against DragCon.
I look pretty good for a dead bitch. She's alive!
Though many try to ignore him, he keeps popping back up, leading to several people demanding the crown and title be stripped from him. Number 19. Queens can't appear on another show for a year after the season airs.
I'm just gonna say 9 words. I swear to God that I am a faithful.
With the resurgence of competition-based series starring iconic former reality stars, you may have wondered why you don't see many recent queens participating. It may seem like they just aren't interested, but judging by the Season 8 contract, they aren't allowed to appear in another televised show for a full year after their last filmed episode airs.
Thank you, Aja. It's a pleasure.
You don't love me.
I'm gonna make you love me.
In fact, it may be one of the few times that being an early out is truly beneficial. There's a chance the standards may have become more lenient in the past few years, but it may be why you have to wait a little while longer to see your favorite appear in House of Villains.
Because let me tell you something about me, baby. I've done competitions twice before, and I've been the runner-up twice. So if you bitches thought that just because you're in a little clique and in a group, y'all gonna get somewhere far, let me tell you, you are highly mistaken.
Number 18. Confessionals are filmed the morning of that week's episode.
Sure, be brutally honest.
I kind of was thinking that you would turn out something that we hadn't seen.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
One of the most popular segments of many reality TV shows is the Confessional, a sacred place where contestants can tell the audience their thoughts on anything that happens during filming. Thanks to queens like Jan and Brooklyn Heights, we've been given more insight into how Drag Race navigates.
I believe normally we started filming around 9 or 10 a.m.,
and you're leaving the hotel to go and film sometimes at like 6 or 7 a.m. and to film your confessionals. And then once you're there, you like wait around.
The former revealed that the interviews are filmed each morning before the episode itself is recorded, with some exceptions in the case of unexpected drama occurring. This method makes it easier for editors to choose what clips to include after the challenge has already been filmed. To keep things consistent, they even have everyone dress in the same outfit every day, a far cry from the standards on the earlier seasons.
She's very like poppy and like fashion forward. She loves accessories and she likes glitter because it's wicked sparkly. I'm not nervous. I'll read a bitch. I will read ya to filth.
Number 17, queens can't sue if they contract a disease on set.
Come on, season 6, let's get sick me!
It's important to cover your bases legally, but some might find this strange. In the aforementioned contract, there are several release statements that the contestants sign off on. One stated that queens assume any and all risks of working in close quarters with others, whether it's in a general sense or a more intimate manner. What this means is that should a participant come down with something, whether it's merely a cold or something much more serious, the responsibility lies with them, and they can't sue the show itself.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Order in the fairy tale court. Do you swear to tell the tea, the whole tea, and nothing but the tea? So help you Mother Goose.
With that in mind, it suddenly makes even more sense why there were so many necessary precautions taken during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Category is precaution.
I felt really, really safe on the set. The Drag Race team went above and beyond with making sure everything was done correct. Temperature check when you come on the set.
Number 16, the intense audition process.
My entire audition was filmed in my bedroom, lip syncs and all.
Really?
Wow. Yes.
I had all of New York City holding my goddamn phone trying to fit it in.
If there's one thing Ru has made clear, it's that she expects the best, including at the audition. Some former contestants have been quite forthcoming about the stringent requirements when submitting a tape. According to season 11 runner-up Brooklyn Heights, potential participants need to present 2 lip-sync performances, multiple options for Snatch Game, an interview out of drag, acting challenges, and even a look made from unconventional materials.
The hardest part for me going into it was just not knowing what to expect every day and not being able to prepare myself. I like preparation and I like schedules and I like knowing things.
The hardest part? Having to fit it all into a 20-minute span. It's strenuous, but it makes those who do make it seem all the more impressive. Some have even posted their own auditions over the years, showing the fans exactly what it takes to make it on.
Well, I work here in New York City and perform 5 nights a week. Actually, the only hardships I've ever faced was razor burn, my wig not gluing, and not knowing words to a song.
Number 15, Ru doesn't interact with queens.
You think we saw her at all?
Harsh treatment or merely a reality of the genre? We'll let you decide. Though RuPaul does have several moments where he appears to genuinely connect with a contestant, when the cameras are off, it's a whole different story. Reportedly, the host keeps the queens at arm's length when they aren't filming, and hardly speaks to them at all.
Who did RuPaul talk to the most off camera? Nobody. No, what?
This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Most likely, at the end of a long day of shooting, he just wants to detach and relax.
Do you two have banter prepared, or what's your chemistry like?
However, it does undeniably keep a wall up between him and those competing for the crown, which may be exactly as intended.
So imagine your first time walking the runway and they go, all right, it's you, go, Trixie. And you hear RuPaul go, next up, Trixie Mattel, whatever. You turn the corner and the lights are on and there's RuPaul and the judges and the runway and you've never seen it before. And it's so scary.
Number 14, queens can be sued for $2 million for breaking confidentiality. An unfortunate reality of the fandom at large is that spoilers are rampant. Everything from who the contestants are to their placement is leaked.
Yeah!
In an attempt to quell this, producers include a clause in the contract that prevents those competing from discussing anything about their season in detail. While this doesn't stop information from being released altogether, it at least stops most of it at the source.
They took us off the plane and blindfolded us and got us here to the hotel so nobody would know where the girls are.
Should a participant circumvent this non-disclosure agreement, then they could get taken to court to the tune of $2 million. The stipulation covers everything from a queen's statements on social media to their appearances across various media once the show has started airing, making it clear why some choose to be as vague as possible. Number 13, nothing you say matters unless that camera is rolling.
Nothing you say matters unless that camera is rolling. And that broke my spirit.
As stated earlier, RuPaul isn't exactly known for having a warm off-camera rapport. If a queen tries to get too close, disaster may follow. During a break from filming an episode for season 7, Pearl told the host how much she enjoyed working with her and how honored she felt.
The camera went down for a moment and I turned to RuPaul and I said, oh my God, like, I just want to say thank you so much. Like, it is such an honor to be here, such a pleasure to meet you, you have no idea.
Ru's response? To say that nothing she said mattered unless the camera was on. It was an unexpectedly harsh response, even if there was a grain of truth to it. In a genre like this, being genuine doesn't get you far unless it's broadcast for everyone to see.
Well, I'm hoping it will light a fire under your ass.
So I have something on my face.
Unfortunately, that lesson seems to have come at the price of a permanent split between Ru and Pearl, and there's no telling if they'll ever mend it. Number 12, queens get only a few weeks to prepare.
We were told, with a little bit of information we were given, wear something that you wouldn't be upset if it got ruined. That was it. So that's why I'm wearing this little random dress that I wore 15 times on the show, because I didn't have much time to pack up and go do it.
Imagine this. After preparing your audition tape and waiting, you finally learn that you've made the cut. After the initial excitement, you need to prepare. And unfortunately, you don't get much time. With just a few weeks to get all your looks for runways, mini challenges, and whatever else ready, it suddenly becomes much more daunting. Even beyond outfits, some need time to learn how to sew, act, dance, or perform any other skill Ru has them show off. Even packing is a logistical nightmare, with contestants having a 5-bag limit that's easily exceeded with hair, shoes, and makeup alone.
I can't imagine the weight of your suitcases.
Yeah, it was definitely a struggle. Like, when I was packing for Drag Race, we only get a certain amount of luggage. So I actually was wearing that hat on the plane.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Some queens have reported having even less time before filming, a testament to how dedicated they are to their craft and the program.
How quick was the turnaround of like filming season 17, going into All Stars 10? Like, how much time did you have to prepare? What was that like for you?
It was like 4 to 5 days that I had to prepare for like the first bit of the competition.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Number 11, some queens pay thousands for their runways.
I have a person I'll go to for like evening gowns, or like if I want to be more streetwear, more fashionable, I have certain people I use. But I definitely have to commission people because I don't like sewing.
No wonder the queens are hungry for that $200,000 cash prize. With the time to prepare being so limited, those that can't or don't want to craft every single look instead turn to friends or designers for help. The contestants have been increasingly candid about what it costs to finance their time on the show, with several spending at least 4 figures. Others have resorted to more desperate measures to ensure they can have the best runways, from personal loans to taking out a second mortgage.
I took a second mortgage out of my house to gag you on these runways, baby. So, like, I'm still fighting with my husband for that.
Others rely on the generosity of family and friends. With so much importance being placed on fashion and expectations creeping higher and higher with each passing season, we can only wonder when the bubble will finally pop.
Literally, my life and my funds and my financial future, I put it on the line because this is so important.
I spent more coming into this competition than I did as the down payment on my house.
Number 10, queens are isolated from each other.
With the metal detector.
It's mainly just to make sure you don't have a cell phone hidden anywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, then I should bend over all the way.
Yeah, please.
Many may wonder how the Drag Race producers are always able to capture the riveting interactions between the queens. Well, for one, contestants are reportedly isolated from each other when they're outside the workroom.
You are sequestered into this room until further notice.
I just love it. It's like a prison.
It's said that the queens are housed in separate hotel rooms and prevented from interacting with one another when the cameras aren't rolling. In order to ensure strict adherence to this rule, the producers apparently place tape over their doors to know if anyone snuck out. Even more, the contestants are completely cut off from the outside world, with no phones to contact their loved ones.
Your new form of communication is going to be via Post-it note. You have to pass a note under the door, okay?
Now you know why they get so excited to see their family videos. Number 9. Seasons are filmed in roughly 4 weeks.
If you give me a minute of your time, I hope to make a dress that's sublime.
It takes anywhere from 12 to 14 weeks for a regular season of Drag Race to air in full, but that doesn't mean the show is filmed in the same amount of time. Although each episode is regarded as a new week, in reality, they're shot over a much shorter period.
You've got 20 minutes to get into quick baby drag. Go!
It's been widely reported that each season of Drag Race wraps up after roughly 4 weeks, with the average episode taking about 2 to 3 days to film. This would mean that the queens only have hours to sew and design exquisite dresses, come up with hilarious commercials, and write sickening verses. Boy, it really do take nerve.
Thank you.
Number 8. RuPaul's Bad Memory.
It's time to play the game that's sweeping the nation. Name! That queen! They got it!
Anyone who's a fan of Drag Race can attest to the fact that RuPaul has a pretty remarkable recollection of pop culture moments. So it's quite surprising, and maybe a little shady, that Mother's memory becomes a little faulty when it comes to her own children.
I'm trying to hit my thing. Okay. I don't have my glasses on.
RuPaul has been captured multiple times forgetting the names of past Drag Race contestants. Sure, there have been a gajillion seasons at this point, and about a dozen times that number of queens, but the least Mama Ru can do is remember the winners' names, right? Well, wrong, apparently. Fans were stunned when RuPaul seemingly forgot that of the queen of all queens at DragCon 2022.
I told this one right here, because your name is Jinx. Come on. Seattle.
Number 7. Multiple crownings are filmed.
Well, this is it. The final lap. The grand finale of RuPaul's Drag Race.
In the early seasons of Drag Race, the finale and crowning of the winner was shot in a studio, months before airing. However, after the Season 3 winner was leaked by internet blogger Perez Hilton, producers of the show decided to alter the format.
It's okay to think outside of the box and think greater than what you know.
These days, a live grand finale is filmed in front of an audience, only a few weeks before it actually airs. In order to prevent spoilers, the producers film multiple endings, with each finalist being announced as the winner. RuPaul then picks the actual champion afterwards, which is only revealed when the episode airs. Hence, the winning queen gets to find out they've won at the same time as the viewers.
Now prance, my queen, prance!
Number 6. Merle Ginsburg is replaced by Michelle Visage.
I think you believed in me even more than my parents, even more than my husband. And I really feel like you have this kind of sense of seeing things in a...
Right. RuPaul and Michelle Visage have been squirrel friends for decades. The two reportedly first met in the late 80s and have worked closely together ever since.
We've obviously talked about you because you're such an important part of her life.
Yes.
And when you're not threatened.
Although Visage is now a staple on Drag Race, she was noticeably absent from the judging panel during the first 2 seasons of the show. According to the multi-talented entertainer, she was contacted by RuPaul to be a judge right from the start. However, at the time, Visage had just signed a 5-year contract with CBS Radio and wasn't permitted by her boss to appear on Drag Race. After going over her boss's head to the VP of CBS Radio, she was given the go-ahead and replaced Merle Ginsburg from the 3rd season onwards.
My co-host for over 100 episodes of the RuPaul talk show.
Couldn't keep us apart.
Number 5. The strange connection with Charles Manson.
Act as if your life depended on it, because, well, it does.
RuPaul's Drag Race is a reality series centered around drag queens competing for the ultimate prize. So what in the world would such a show have in common with the cult leader and serial killer Charles Manson?
I just wanted to be a star any way I got it. I said if I didn't become a star by 35, I was just gonna become a serial killer.
Well, you can relax a bit. Manson has never been a guest judge on any of the episodes. However, some seasons of Drag Race have been filmed on sound stages in Simi Valley. Situated within Ventura County, California, the valley was reportedly once home to the Manson family and was the location of some of their despicable crimes. When asked about the connection in a Vanity Fair interview, Mama Ru said, quote, "We've come to cleanse the whole area of its checkered past."
Tonight, they're ready to slay the runway in their best drag.
Number 4. You've got she-mail.
No ma'am, no ham, no Pam, no cauliflower, no cornbread, no green beans.
RuPaul has come under fire in the past for some statements that have been viewed by many as transphobic. In the formative years of Drag Race, episodes began with a pre-recorded video from RuPaul that opened with the line,
Girl, you got she-mail.
Regardless of the intentions behind this, the term was clearly a pun on the transphobic slur she-male. After a controversial Season 6 episode, in which the slur was used in a mini-challenge, the show was called out for the lack of oversight. As a result, the mini-challenge was removed from the episode, and the opening line of the pre-recorded video was changed to the less controversial,
Sheena already done had hers. And of course, I've, taken that to the bank.
Number 3. Grueling production hours.
Our poison bit is going on a long time. Roxy and I are sort of standing there like...
Anyone who's worked on a film or TV show will not hesitate to let you know that production hours can be long. And while that's arguably harder for the technical crew on an average set, you have to take into consideration that the Drag Race queens need to be in full drag for the better part of the episode.
Oh, God!
There's nothing more sad than the tears of a drag queen.
According to some sources, a production day typically takes around 11 or 12 hours. This means that queens have to be tucked, wearing heels, hair, and makeup, and be fully dressed for practically half a day. It's pretty understandable now why they're quick to take off as much as possible as soon as they hit the workroom for Untucked.
Bye, lady.
Bye, Chida Rivera.
You better wear this out if you're in the body.
Oh, you know it.
Number 2. Production manipulations.
Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel. I'm 27 years old, and I'm from sunny West Hollywood. And some people might say I'm fake, but those people are alcoholics.
Since its premiere, RuPaul's Drag Race has been widely celebrated as a cornerstone of queer representation. But at its most basic, it is still a reality TV show, a genre that is apparently notorious for being heavily manipulated. Drag Race seems to be no exception.
Blame it on the edit. Blame it on the edit. She wanna blame it on the edit. Blame it on the edit.
Reports have long made it online that the show favors certain queens to win, and sometimes sets up other contestants to fail, to the point that they allegedly know beforehand that they'll be going home. While there may be no way of confirming this, fans have pointed out the perceived unfair treatment of Max and the unfavorable edit given to Jeremy Carey, formerly known as Fifi O'Hara, as indicators.
After my season, a lot of people had this perception of me, so it was hard to get bookings. People genuinely thought I would come and cuss them out, so it took a lot of work to show people that I'm professional.
If you love games, be sure to check out WatchMojo's new game, Terrible Influence. Just launched for purchase at terribleinfluence.com. Terrible Influence is a satirical board game about the dark side of fame from the writer of The Most Popular Girls in School and us, WatchMojo.
Boom. I can make an apology video.
Oh, you so would.
Click on the link in the description to check out the game and be the first to play Terrible Influence. Number 1. Willam's disqualification. In the history of Drag Race, there have been quite a few shocking eliminations.
What the hell is happening?
One of the very first in that category was the disqualification of Season 4 contestant Willam. After winning the Frenemies episode alongside Latrice Royale, Willam was sent home for reportedly breaking the rules.
Your actions have consequences, and I'm afraid you leave me no choice. Willam, I have to ask you to leave the competition immediately.
It was later revealed that Willam had received unauthorized visits from her partner during filming, which constituted a breach of contract. Although, the Queen has maintained that there was another more shady reason for her disqualification. Since her exit, Willam has consistently spilled behind-the-scenes tea about the show, including claims that the queens were not properly fed and the presence of safety hazards on set.
They were giving us literally $75 for 12 people to eat. That makes $6.75 per person or something at 10:30 at night. They didn't know our names. They called Latrice La something.
Which of the above is the most shocking, and which do you think is maybe not so bad? Let us know in the comments.